It's time for high school basketball on your local sports leader, 97.9 XFM. Let's go courtside for pregame information.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to J.H. Griffin Gym at Teutopolis High School for Effingham and Teutopolis boys basketball. Every time those two teams get to play, it's special. Regardless of who wins and who loses, it's always an awful lot of fun. We have a great crowd here tonight. There is still room for you if you're on your way, but you'll get to know your neighbor. I'll put it that way. And, of course, it's warm. What did you expect? I'm Greg Sapp, Matt Robinson alongside. We've got C.J. Schmidt here videotaping the game. It'll be up online in a couple of days. And, of course, the ever-present Brian Dust back at the studios taking care of things there. So we have you covered on this Tuesday night of basketball. And, Matt, records are important, but sometimes not in this game.
Well, anytime these two teams get together, it's all about just trying to beat your neighbor.
Yes.
I mean, that's what it boils down to. And a lot of times there might even be a cousin playing for the other team or something along those lines. These kids know each other well, and you just go back to that. There's nobody you'd rather beat than your brother type of deal. Well, you know, between Effingham, St. Anthony, and Teutopolis, those three schools have kind of like had an interesting brotherhood over the years.
Yeah. It's a family, maybe dysfunctional sometimes, but it's a family nonetheless. And here we are about 2 weeks removed from the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, and we have Effingham playing Teutopolis. Let's take a break. We'll give you some pregame information on this one in 90 seconds on 97.9 XFM. Carry out, dine-in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
This is the Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota pregame show. Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, your complete transportation headquarters since 1958.
And we had a good time down at the dealership today on Christmas Cash. Our first $500 cash winner today. So that was kind of fun. I was like Santa Claus today, giving away cash.
And the best thing is that it wasn't personally your cash that you were giving away.
All the better, I say, from the First National Bank of Dave. So it's a great thing, and we'll be at Bob's Discount tomorrow. Just I thought I'd throw that in since you want to know where to get signed up.
Yeah, get yourself signed up. Sometime tomorrow we'll be there giving away another $500, and yeah, who couldn't use that anytime, but especially at Christmas time?
Jim Hecht and I agreed we didn't know anybody that couldn't use that $500. Well, anyway, let's talk about this ball game. One's 2-5 and one's 5-2. The 2-5 bunch is the Effingham Hearts, and Rem Woodruff's crew went 2-2 in the Thanksgiving tournament, and they've lost 3 straight since then. But no blowouts in any of those 3. We saw the Alney game, and we saw the contest with Mattoon. That was a doozy. Holy cow. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, that's the thing for Effingham. They've been in every game, win or lose, obviously. But, you know, it's one of those things where, like we said, they've got some young kids that are seeing their first varsity action. And believe me, coming to J.H. Griffin Gymnasium is going to be a test for those kids, young or old. This is one of those places that's always tough to play with a large, loud crowd. The temperature always seems to be a little warmer than normal. And Teutopolis has earned that reputation. Not only just the crowd and the temperature, they play really good basketball, and it'll be our first opportunity to see Chet Reeder at the helm of this Teutopolis Wooden Shoe Club, and I am excited about that as well.
Absolutely. The Chet Reeder-led Sullivan team gave St. Anthony all they wanted year before last year
yeah.
in postseason. After St. Anthony had thrashed Sullivan in the regular season game, Sullivan gave them all they wanted in the regional over at Vandalia, and came pretty close to getting a win out of that. So he knows how to coach, and he's enjoying his time. I said, so did you decide, are you Chet or Chester? Because we talked about that when I interviewed him when he got hired, and he grinned at me. He says, I think we're going with Chet. So Chet Reeder is the coach here of the Wooden Shoes. They are 5-2, and they have made some major changes because of graduation. 2 starters back, but 2 really good starters back.
Oh, yeah, you've got a lot of talent that you're dealing with Dawson Smith and Clint Weber that are obviously you look to them to be leaders on the court when they're the 2 starters returning, but they have a lot of kids around them. But it's interesting, anytime you do have a new head coach in the program, all these kids are essentially starting from scratch, whether they've been starters or maybe not been players in the past. They have their opportunity to prove themselves in front of some fresh eyes, so to speak, and all the kids have had to do that here this season for the Wooden Shoes.
T-Town lost Friday night, and they lost 1 at Thanksgiving. So those are the 2 losses. So they're 5-2. Again, Effingham checks in at 2-5. T-Town won the JV game. Effingham was up 6 at halftime, but Teutopolis got the 3-ball going in the second half, and that really helped turn the tide. Teutopolis beat Effingham 56-46. A lot of points for a lot of kids. Tristan Duncan had 19, and Jacob Briggerin had 13 for the JV Hearts. And for the JV Shoes, 19 for Evan Addis. And if your name was Daters, you scored 10 points. Brock had 10. And Mitch had 10s, or Daters, Greg. So Brock had 10, and the other Daters I'll come up with in a minute. Anyway, he got 10 too. So 2 Daters ended up with 10 points apiece. So 56-46, T-Town beat Effingham in the JV game. There aren't a lot of other games tonight. St. Anthony is playing, and Altamont's playing, and the St. Elmo Brown. I've got my list here. Why don't I stop guessing and get to my list here? Here's who is playing tonight. Effingham here at T-Town. St. Anthony's at Newton. Neoga at Shelbyville. That's the other game. It's Andrew Snow's birthday today, so he's going to try and get a win over Shelbyville tonight with the Indians. And then the St. Elmo Brownstown Holiday Tournament starts. Cumberland and Ramsey have already played. Right now, Mulberry Grove getting ready to square off against Windsor's 2 Straws. Now, there are 3 girls' games tonight, too. KZ Westfield's at BSE, CHBC's at Cumberland, Red Hills at North Clay. So some girls' games at the varsity level, as well as varsity boys action on this Tuesday night. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the starters and tonight's play-by-play in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
And she can pitch. Allie Nieberge with the national anthem tonight. Nice job. Color guard from American Legion, post number 924 here in T-Town. Present the colors. Thanks, gentlemen, for a good job. And now as the temperature goes over 85 here at J.H. Griffin Gym, we're ready for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Effingham, the visitors, again 2-5 under Rem Woodruff this season. It'll be 2 Wolfs, 2 Thompsons, and a marksman for Effingham. Parker Wolf will get a start, the 5'10 sophomore. His point total has been going up steadily lately. He also is the playmaker and plays defense, so he's always the tired kid at the end of the night. Drew Thompson has moved into the starting lineup. We saw him start against Olney. He's a 5'11 sophomore. Cole Marksman, the big guy for Effingham, 6'8 senior. Nate Thompson, those not small, 6'4 sophomore. And, of course, Landon Wolf, 6'5 senior, averaging about 25 points a game this season for Effingham. So those are your starters for the Effingham Hearts. For Teutopolis, Clint Weber's back. He's a 6'7 senior, and he is a heck of a ball player. Dawson Smith, just a great athlete, a 6'6 senior. I asked him down in the doorway, I said, Dawson's good to see you. How are you feeling? He says, good. And I like to hear that because heaven knows there have been a lot of times he hasn't been feeling well, and that's all for the good for all of us who like sports and also T-Town fans in particular. So he's a starter, of course, for the Shoes Ball Club. Luke Ungren's a 5'10 junior. Mitch Hardick, a 6'3 junior. And Evan Wormert, a 6'2 sophomore. Those are the starters for the Wooden Shoes of Teutopolis. Again, we'll keep you up to date on St. Anthony's game. They've got the Eagles tonight, and also other games from around the area. Brian Dust is always a busy lad, finding all the scores he can. And Rich Nieberge at his best introducing the lineup here at Teutopolis. Our officials are Pearson, Dammerman, and Miller. I don't know any of these 3 gentlemen. And we were talking at the scores table, and everybody was saying, we don't know these 3 gentlemen. So new officials to us. Again, Pearson, Dammerman, and Miller, the 3 officials for tonight's Effingham Teutopolis game.
I looked out there on the floor, and I only maybe have seen the one on the left that would look vaguely familiar. So it is nice to have a crew that you haven't seen before for each of these programs. And they get the opportunity to do a pretty exciting Tuesday night contest between here Teutopolis and Effingham.
We had the St. Anthony Teutopolis girls game last night. I saw Lori Thompson. She says, long time no see. She's the athletic director here, of course, at T-Town. Friday night, we have a potentially good game. Dietrich at St. Anthony. I'm looking forward to seeing the Moving Maroons for the first time this season, as Coach Krumwitty does a great job at Dietrich. So that's coming up Friday night for you. So that's our schedule for this week.
I'd like them to be around when they measured Weber. Marksman's 6'8", and I think Weber might be a little taller than him.
The tail of the tape. Tips in the air. It's controlled by the Shoes. And here we go. And good to have you with us here on 97.9 XFM. A crowded J.H. Griffin Gym. Smith with the ball right side. Gets it out top. Wormert back over to Smith. Loads it up for 3. And he got it. That's how this one gets started. Dawson Smith pays a call. And it's 3-0 Shoes. Getting it across the half lines, Parker Wolf for Effingham, over to Nate Thompson, and traveling. Nate tried to turn around and got a little step in there.
Well, I tell you what, the Teutopolis defender flashed at the ball. Now he didn't get it, which could have given Effingham an advantage. But Thompson, I think was unsettled by that move, and that caused him to turn it over.
Shoes get it down court quickly. Wormert left side, a bounce pass to Smith at the high post. Back to the basket, gets it on the side now to Weber. Clint back out to Dawson. Left side, the catch by Mitch Hardick. They tried to lob it underneath, and Marksman went up and stole it away for Effingham. Down court quickly, Drew Thompson for 3, and he hits. So it's a 3-3 game as the sophomore drains one.
It's good to see Drew Thompson hit that shot for not only Hearts fans, but for him, if he can get some confidence built up. Effingham really needs someone else to step up with that scoring.
Out top, Ungren. Knocked loose. Drew Thompson stole it away. He gets it up court, and the Shoes turn it over. Second trip in a row. Nate Thompson right side out to Drew Thompson, hands it to Parker Wolf. He drives down low, back to Marksman, shot from the free throw line, way off the mark, and the rebound taken down by Wormert for T-Town. Down quickly to Hardick, inside shot no good, and he got Marksman off his feet, and a foul on the big boy for Effingham.
Early foul for Marksman, and that's something that you kind of got to watch a little bit, as Marksman has been known to get himself into some foul trouble this season. We'll have to see how that plays out here as a minute and a half into the game.
Mitch Hardick at the line for the shoes, and he makes the first one. T-Town back in front, 4-3. We're just a minute and a half into the game. Plenty of room for you. At least 7-8 seats left. I love it when a gym's full like this. Second foul shot, strong. Rebound Effingham. Grabbed by Nate Thompson. Leaves it with Parker Wolf. So 4-3 shoes. Thompson with a catch at midcourt, gets it out of trouble. Left side to Landon Wolf. First time Landon studs the ball. Now to Parker and around on the right side to Drew Thompson. Out to Nate Thompson. Back to Drew Thompson. I have to use first names because we got two Thompsons, two Wolves, and a Marksman. The catch by Landon Wolf, drives into the lane and hit the break and skidded, and a turnover on the Hearts. I think Landon was wanting to get a pass to somebody and they weren't there.
Yeah, or at least the Teutopolis defender flashed in front, and so he held onto the ball, but he drug his pivot foot. But it's an interesting matchup with Dawson Smith guarding Landon Wolf and vice versa on the other end.
Shoes try a three. It's off the mark. Wormert missed right side, and eventually Landon Wolf gets the rebound for Effingham. 4-3 shoes. Hearts with the ball. Landon Wolf kicks it to the corner. Nate Thompson for three. It's short. Rebound T-Town. Grabbed out of there by Mitch Hardick, and he's going coast to coast. Takes it in, lays it up, and got it. Mitch Hardick got the rebound, says no sense, no muss, no fuss, no pass. I'll just take care of this. And T-Town's up 6-3. So they've had a three-point lead a couple of times. Nate Thompson with the ball. There's a reach-in foul. Trying to knock it loose was Luke Ungren.
Luke picks up his first foul. That's the first on the wooden shoes. And you mentioned Hardick. I keep looking for 34 in my book because Mitch Hardick used to wear 34.
Yes, he did.
But not this Mitch Hardick.
Not this one, but you're sure right about that other Mitch Hardick. He wore it proudly. Landon Wolf shot for two, got it. Leaned off the defender and got it to go, and Effingham's back within one. 6-5 game. Catch by Weber down low. Got it blocked by Nate Thompson.
Wow.
Marksman the rebound for Effingham. To Parker Wolf, goes coast to coast and got it blocked by Weber. So it'll still be Effingham ball. How about a block on each end?
Tell you what, that was a great recovery from the help side defense by Nate Thompson to swat that shot. And then Clint Weber hustled down to block Parker Wolf's shot inside.
Marksman the catch, Parker Wolf in the corner, and out top to Nate Thompson, and the Hearts set it up. 6-5 T-Town, 4:50 to go opening quarter. Parker Wolf deep three, short, front of the rim. And a rebound, Nate Thompson got it to Marksman, and he dunked it. I can't imagine that ball didn't get cleared, but Nate Thompson with quick hands, and Marksman slams it home. Effingham has their first lead, 7-6. Weber on the other end laid it up, but he traveled before he laid it up, and the shoes give it back.
I tell you what, it was a really nice job of creating things there by Luke Ungren as he got a lane to the basket, drew the defense to him, and left it with Weber. But Weber just didn't have his feet how he wanted them, and he wound up traveling with it.
Tried to inbound, Effingham did, and it's kicked by Mitch Hardick, so Nate Thompson will try it again on the baseline. Goes deep this time to Marksman, off to Parker Wolf, but he can count, and there weren't any other red jerseys down there, so he pulled out, put the wagons in a circle for a minute. Off to Landon Wolf, down the lane, pulls up, shot for two, no good, rebound, nobody yet, and there's a foul in there.
Yeah, and that's going to be Marksman. He went up over the back. Teutopolis had position. That's a big foul against Cole. That's his second and the team's second. Not even halfway through this first quarter, but for now he stays on the court.
7-6 Effingham, 4:16 to go first quarter. Getting it across the half line, Luke Ungren. Goes to the right side, now drives it inside, and he got fouled on the wall. Nope, they are going to give him two. Foul on Effingham.
Yeah, Thompson, Drew got on his hip and got behind him and got called for the foul from behind. It's his first and the team's third.
7-6 Effingham, 4:07 to go first quarter. Effingham's 2-5, T-Town's 5-2. So far, you'd never know there was any difference. And good. Luke Ungren's first point, and we're tied at 7. T-Town cheerleaders keep coming up here trying to get you in that 50-50.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there's 0 to 100 that I'm actually going to be able to do it, though, considering the noise and everything else during the broadcast.
Ungren's second one no good, and Marksman the rebound for Effingham. Nate Thompson has it out top, leaves it with Drew Thompson. Now to Landon Wolf as the Hearts work a weave out top. Nate Thompson the catch, left side Drew Thompson. Now to Parker Wolf, back out to Drew. Didn't pull the trigger. Right wing now to Landon Wolf. Landon closely guarded and still on the move, left side to Brother Parker. Parker Wolf gets it to the free throw line, can't shoot, gets it over to Nate Thompson, who loads it up for 3, and it's strong, and the rebound grabbed by Weber for T-Town. He clears it to Ungren. Down to Smith. They go low, and the pass is knocked away, and Marksman saves it in bounds to Parker Wolf.
Good hustle by Marksman.
T-Town turnover. Landon Wolf at the free throw line. Can't shoot, goes down low to Marksman, who lays it up and in. Full Marksman with 4. Hearts back by 2 now.
Nice screen by Marksman, and Wolf recognized that the defense went with him and found an angle to get it to Cole underneath.
Hearts are going to make a change, most likely for Marksman. Jacob Stoneburner over at the bench ready to come in here. Shoes go underneath and then go to the baseline. Weber's shot no good. Landon Wolf the rebound for Effingham. He'll bring it down himself. Stops head of the key, but still on the dribble. Now he pulls back. Long 2 off the mark. Rebound grabbed by the Shoes. Wormert comes away with it. Evan will get it across the half line. Shoes down 2 right now. Weber down low, working against Marksman, and it's blocked from behind by Nate Thompson. He came flying in there and knocked it away out of bounds. And Marksman does leave now as Stoneburner checks in for Effingham. And T-Town sits down both Wormert and Ungren. I'll let you know who came in here in a second. I know Jordan Hardick came in, a 6'2 junior, 6-foot sophomore, excuse me. Now, as the ball got knocked away, it's out of bounds off the Shoes, and the Hearts will inbound in front of their bench. They get it in safely to Landon Wolf, and here come the Shoes. The other change for T-Town.
Lucas Drays.
Thank you. Down the lane, Parker Wolf was up in the air and was going to shoot, everybody thought, and then he passed it to the left side and threw it out of bounds.
I have a hard time faulting his teammates for crowing and crashing the glass because, like you said, he got up, looked like he was shooting, and then he decided to pass, and nobody was ready to make the catch.
So, turnover on the Hearts. Shoes with the ball. Smith down into the corner. A try for 3. Good. So Lucas Dray says, hi, I thought I'd drop by and hit a 3 for you. And T-Town in front again, 10-9. Parker Wolf in the corner, out to Nate Thompson, to Landon Wolf, and ahead of the key. 3 is good. He's not had a lot of room to shoot. Drain that one, and Effingham's back in front, 12-10. Nice work by Weber. He had a little contact, came off that, tried to make the catch, and then Effingham reached in to knock it away from him, and a foul.
That's Effingham's 4th foul, but the problem for the Hearts is now Drew Thompson has 2 to go along with Marksman, who's on the bench with 2. And yeah, they just threw the high lob pass to Weber inside, and Thompson tried to come over and help, but got him across the arm.
Weber's foul shot good. Clint's first point. T-Town within 1. It's 12-11. Minute 41 to go in the opening quarter. Neither team's led by more than 3 in this opening quarter. Weber's second one good.
Boy, those free throws look nothing but smooth, didn't they?
He just drained them, man. Tie game, 12-12. Effingham gets the ball inbounds. Parker Wolf on the dribble, and everybody drops back to man coverage here. Wolf across the half line to the right side of the floor. Still on the dribble, gets it to Nate Thompson, head of the key. The catch in the lane by Stoneburner. Back out to Landon Wolf. Corner, Parker Wolf. Brings it out, stops, pops for 2, and got it to go. That's a tough shot. Parker's first bucket. Effingham back in front.
Moving to his left, though, from the right side, he was able to get squared up quickly and buried it.
Shoes get it down court. Jordan Hardick out to Drace. Looking for help, and they work it out top. They lob down low to Weber. Got him under the basket, and look at Parker Wolf get in there and get a piece of it. A jump's called, and the turnover will give it to Effingham.
That's T-Town's 6th turnover of the quarter. That's becoming a problem for him, and that was great weak side help from Parker Wolf. Now, here's the funny thing. if Weber just lets go of the ball, Parker Wolf probably travels because his momentum was carrying him to the ground. But nonetheless, they got it.
So Effingham with the ball. They lead at 14-12 here. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. Left side, Parker Wolf dribbles it out of trouble out top to Drew Thompson to Landon Wolf. Landon out top. Leaves it with Brother Parker. He stops, pops for two more. That one in and out, no good. And the Shoes get the rebound. Dawson Smith pulls it down. They get it over on the left side to Jordan Hardick. Back out top to T-Town, and Hardick got it to Drace and now to Dawson Smith with 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. T-Town's got that new advertising sign there in the scores table. I have to fight off the urge to watch TV. Driving it down low.
Wow.
Layup won't go. Put back good by Weber, but goaltending is the call. So wipe it off. T-Town got inside. The layup came off. They put it back, but goaltending's the call, and the shoebox is not happy.
Well, I tell you what, I think T-Town caught a couple of bad breaks there because Dawson Smith looked like he got hit too.
Down to 5 seconds in this first quarter, and a reach-in foul on Grace with 3.2, so Effingham will inbound right in front of the Shoes bench here with a try for a last-second shot.
Second foul of the half on T-Town, and that's Drace's first.
Chet Reeder still pleading his case over there. He didn't agree with that call. Nate Thompson into Parker Wolf. 3 at the end of the quarter, no good. Weber got a rebound, and that got blocked as he tried to clear it. Stoneburner blocked the pass. We've had fun. 2-point game after a quarter here at Teutopolis. It's Effingham 14, Teutopolis 12 here on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
And a quick shout out to the Wright family. They opened a new store in Robinson on Monday. So a little expansion for the Wright family. T-Town gets the ball to start the second quarter. Dawson Smith can't get open to Ungren, who's back head of the key now. Wormert with a basketball. 14-12 Effingham as we start this second quarter. Neither team is led by more than 3. I guess that 2-point lead's Effingham's biggest. Out top, Wormert in trouble. Knocked loose by Nate Thompson. Wormert gets it back. Shot for 2 in and out. No good. Put back by Weber is good. Clint got up there and he can take up some space. And the Shoes tie it at 14. Parker Wolf with the ball for the Hearts. Just into the second quarter. Nate Thompson wide open. Top of the key 3. In and out. No good. Rebound taken down by Ungren for the Shoes. He drives down the lane, stops, needs help, got it down low to Weber. Shoes battling. Weber got the shot up, won't go. Boy, a lot of contact under there, and they let it go, and Weber missed the layup, and Landon Wolf the rebound for Effingham. Down to Parker Wolf, shot good. Parker hits that baseline jumper. That gets Effingham back in front, 16-14.
I don't know how you defend that shot. He moved in, then stepped back and buried that baseline.
Weber, Smith down the lane. The runner for 2 is good. Dawson Smith has 5. We're tied at 16. Minute and a half into the second quarter. Nate Thompson, nice job of deciding not to make a pass until Parker Wolf cleared, and then he got it to him. Cutter to the basket, Landon Wolf, and it's stolen away. Good hands by Mitch Hardick for T-Town. Down to Smith, long 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Effingham, which was one of 2 choices the official had. And it'll be T-Town's ball out of bounds.
That might have been the old, it's off of you because it's not going to be a foul on you kind of play.
That works. Shoes get it inbound off a couple of hands, but Dawson Smith ends up with it. Out top, here's a try for three by Undgren. Missed everything. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Effingham basketball.
Definitely had a funny look off of Luke's hand right away. I don't know if it just slipped out of his hand on the way up or something, but it definitely had an odd appearance right from the beginning of that shot.
The chamber, the Effingham cheering section, has a white trash theme tonight, and they've got it captured. There's a bunch of them here tonight. Landon Wolf can't get a shot. Off to Drew Thompson. Now to Parker Wolf down the lane. Lost it. It's out of bounds. It'll be T-Town basketball. They're letting a lot of contact go because otherwise we wouldn't have anybody left to play.
Yeah, I mean, there's two schools of thought on that. You can either do it that way or just call the fouls and make the kids adjust. And that's Effingham's second turnover of the quarter.
Marksman comes back in for Effingham. 2 fouls and all. Stoneburner down. The catch by Weber in the lane for the Shoes. Out top, try for three. Wormert, they got it. Evan Wormert loads it up for three. T-Town takes a 3-point lead, 19-16. Parker Wolf brings it down for Effingham. Left side to Nate Thompson. Looking underneath, and there's contact and a foul on the Shoes.
Yeah, definitely battling a lot inside, and it was Mitch Hardick who had drawn the assignment of Landon Wolf. Landon was trying to post up, and believe they get Hardick with that foul. It's his first and the team's fifth.
Mitch sits down now, and Teutopolis brought Grace back, brought Wormert. I'll get it in a minute.
Correction, team's third, not fifth. I looked at the wrong column.
That can happen. Landon Wolf, left side, long two. It came out. Wow, thought that was good. Rebound, Wormert for T-Town. Pass knocked away. Pass knocked away again out of bounds. It'll stay with the Shoes. Man, the Hearts are in your face defensively tonight.
The intensity of defense from Effingham has been the best I've seen all season, and they are really challenging Teutopolis at every opportunity. And in a large part, Nate Thompson, the sophomore, has blocked a couple of shots, knocked away a couple of passes, and he's been very active on the defensive end.
Shoes look to get it inbounds. Dawson Smith with the catch out to Lucas Drace. On the side, Undgren lobs it underneath to Weber, and he sticks it up and in. That time the offense worked. Weber has 6. Shoes are up 5 now, 21-16. Hearts want time. Back in 30, 4:48 to go, second quarter here at Teutopolis. It's T-Town 21, Effingham 16 on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Steamy J.H. Griffin Gym here in Teutopolis. T-Town in front of Effingham, 21-16, 4:48 to go in the first half.
I'm looking good in my tank top and shorts. I don't know what everybody else feels like.
The flip-flops were a nice touch. 21-16 Shoes, Effingham with the basketball. Corner, Marksman. Out top, Parker Wolf, the catch. Tries a three and missed it. Rebound, grabbed by Landon Wolf, who sticks it up and in. So Effingham does score that trip. And that was important. That gets it back to 3.
T-Town went to a zone that time, and it's hard to box out in a zone, and Landon Wolf found the opening and got to the boards.
And I know enough about Chet Reeder to know he much prefers playing man defensively, but little zone every now and then will make a difference, and there's a reach-in foul on Effingham.
Ooh, and they go with Landon Wolf. It was him or Nate Thompson. Landon has his first, and Effingham has their fifth.
Yeah, I really thought it might be on Nate Thompson.
That's where I was leaning, but we were on the other side of the court.
21-18 T-Town. Shoes with the ball halfway through the second quarter. Drace out top, pulls it back, gets the ball safely to Undgren. Now the left side to Dawson Smith. They go underneath. Good catch, but the layup's too strong by Drace. And the rebound grabbed by Marksman. So Effingham can tie with a 3 here. Drew Thompson loads it up for 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. Rebound taken down by Drace for the Shoes. Down court pass, knocked away by Landon Wolf. Great anticipation. Gets it to Parker for 3, and he got it. And we're tied. So brother to brother, all in the family, and we're tied again. That's about 6 times we've been tied.
Yeah, and it's been a fun ball game thus far. Effingham's made a nice little comeback after the timeout.
They were down 5. Dawson Smith drives it underneath. Wow. Got the shot to go. What a pretty move.
Showed a lot of strength, too, because I think Parker Wolf might have actually got a hand on the ball as he flashed by, and Smith was still able to get the shot up and in.
Dawson with 7, Shoes back up 2. Landon Wolf, top of the key 3, no good. Rebound Shoes grabbed out of there by Mitch Hardick. They get it down court, driving down the lane. The layup good by Luke Undgren. Wow. Luke said, here I come. And Hart's a little bit of Red Sea defense there, and Undgren took it to the rack. Shoes back up 4. So Effingham was down 5. They tied it. Now T-10 back up 4. Marksman shoots and hits from the free throw line. So Cole was 6, and the Hearts are back within 2.
He's 3 for 3 from the floor in this ball game. A couple of inside shots, and there he stepped to the perimeter and knocked it down.
Well, we know we were pleased how he played against Olney the other night, how he got so involved in the offense. Driving to the hole here, the Shoes, shot up, no good. Lucas Drace might have got affected by the Hearts. Effingham rebound, down to Drew Thompson, layup, foul before he got the shot away. It'll be out of bounds to Effingham.
Effingham's quickly moving the ball up court in transition, though, to try to get ahead of the Teutopolis defense before they can get set. That time it caused a foul to be whistled on the play. And that goes against Mitch Hardick, and now he's the first wooden shoe with 2 fouls as the team has 4.
Nate Thompson moving a little gingerly as he checks out now. Tristan Duncan checks in for Effingham. Tristan already scored 19 in the JV game, and T-Town makes some changes. They sat down Undgren, and they also sit down Mitch Hardick. Hearts get the ball inbounds. Duncan cross court to Parker Wolf. Drives into the lane, can't shoot, got it knocked loose, and then a foul on Effingham.
Yeah, Parker got it knocked away, and he tried to get it back, and he commits the foul. That's his first. And Effingham has now racked up 6 team fouls, according to my chart.
So 2 minutes to overtime, or 2 minutes to halftime. Marksman sits down. Rem doesn't want him picking up that 3rd foul, and they run Stoneburner back in. Shoes with the ball and a 2-point lead here. Evan Wormert, right side. Jordan Hardick's back in the game. Out top, long 3, no good by Evan Addis, who's into the game. And Tristan Duncan, the rebound for Effingham. He is some athlete.
And did he go up high and just stay there to grab the board?
Landon Wolf pull-up jumper for 2 is good, and just like that, it's a tie game again. 9 for Landon, and we're at 25 all. Minute and a half to go before halftime. Man, it's been a good ball game. Addis, great pass. Somehow, T-Town snuck Jordan Hardick underneath, fed him for a great, easy layup.
Yeah, he just cut back doors. The defender was looking at the ball, and great find.
T-Town back up to 27-25. Landon Wolf, left side to Parker Wolf, but he didn't notice there was a Shoes player there, but it hit him in the back because he didn't know it was coming, and it's out of bounds off the Shoes.
Jordan Hardick was facing up Parker, and that ball hit him right in the back of the head.
So it's out of bounds, and Effingham retains the possession. 27-25 Shoes, a minute to go before halftime. Parker Wolf with the ball out top. A lot of contact. Parker down the lane, needing help. Out to Drew Thompson, left side to Landon Wolf. Landon Wolf into the lane, shot for 2, won't go. A collision and a foul, and an offensive foul.
They called him for traveling, Greg.
Oh, that's interesting. Watch the video and judge for yourselves.
I don't know. Not the way I saw it, but it doesn't matter. It's Effingham's 4th turnover, as T-Town had trouble with turnovers in the first quarter. 6 of them, just 1 here in the second quarter.
C.J. Schmidt captured all of that. You can judge for yourselves. Shoes with the ball and a 2-point lead. 40 seconds left before halftime. Luke Ungren with it out front. Now they go right side to Dawson Smith. And they spread the floor, and they're going to try and go for the last one here. Out top on the dribble is Ungren. He's putting wagons in a circle. Gets it now to Wormer. Cross court and a whistle and timeout T-Town. Chet wants to talk it over. 23 seconds left before halftime. At T-Town, it's Teutopolis 27, Effingham 25 on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
22 seconds left before halftime. Shoes get the ball inbounded. Let's see what Chad Reeder wants them to run here at the end. Almost
tripped over themselves out top.
About a mid-air collision. Dawson Smith has it. Spin move down the lane. Kicks it out. Here's a three by Ungren. No good. Rebound, though, to Smith. Lost the handle. Parker Wolf the steal. Gets it down to Drew Thompson and threw it out of bounds at the buzzer. Parker got in a little bit too much of a hurry. Effingham might have got a shot away. Buzzer sounds. 2-point game at halftime. 2-point game after one quarter. I'm not going anywhere. At the half, it's Teutopolis 27, Effingham 25. Halftime show on the way in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel or Kurt Strohmeyer at 347-9697.
And Dr. Powell's is here in case anybody needs adjusted here at halftime in this game. I'll tell you what, man. There's been a lot of getting up and down and diving and grinding, and, man, fun half of basketball. Thanks, Pat.
Well, you know these teams are going to lay it out on the court anytime they get together, and you've seen a lot of hustle and a lot of heart thus far in this game between both of these clubs. And Teutopolis is 10 of 24 from the field at 42%. They are 4 of 6 from the free throw line at 67% and 3 of 8 from three-point range at 38%. Effingham's 11 of 24 from the field. They're at 46%. They have not attempted a free throw yet in this ball game. Effingham is 3 of 11 from three-point range at 27%. I have Teutopolis out rebounding Effingham 14-10, and a couple of those putbacks were big in this first half of action for Effingham and Clint Weber, or excuse me, for Teutopolis and Clint Weber in particular. However, Landon Wolf grabbed an offensive rebound and stuck it back in as well on a big possession for the Hearts. So, you know, it's kind of been just back and forth as you would expect in a 27-25 game. Turnover-wise, I have Teutopolis with 8 and Effingham with 7. It can be argued if it was a turnover, if it was a shot or what on a couple of these plays, but that's how I put it into the book. Individually, first for Teutopolis, let's say. Clint Weber is 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. He has 6 points and 4 rebounds. Dawson Smith, 3 of 6 from the field, 7 points and 3 boards. And Luke Ungren is 2 for 5 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line with his 3 points and a rebound. Also in the ball game, Lucas Drace is 1 for 3 with 3 points and a rebound. And at the half, Mitch Hardick is 1 for 1 from the field, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for his 3 points and 2 boards. Evan Addis tried a 3. It didn't go. Also in the first half of action, Evan Warmert was 1 for 3 with 3 points and 3 rebounds. And Jordan Hardick was 1 for 1 with the backdoor layup for his 2 points. For Effingham, Parker Wolf is 3 of 8 from the field with 7 points. Drew Thompson's 1 for 2. He knocked down the first shot of the ball game, hitting that 3, where his 3 points. Cole Marksman is 3 for 4 from the field. He has 6 points and 3 rebounds. Nate Thompson's 0 for 3. He has a couple of boards. And Landon Wolf is 4 of 9 from the field with 9 points and 4 rebounds. And Tristan Duncan grabbed a rebound for Effingham in the first half.
Very good. Thank you, Matt. Let's send it back to the studios. Brian Dust, what do you have for us in the way of scores, sir?
All right, we've got several boys' scores out there at the St. Elmo Brownstown Holiday Tourney. Cumberland got the early win. They won over Ramsey 65-47. And at the half, Mulberry Grove ahead of Windsor Stew Straws 25-23. In other games not in tournaments, St. Anthony leads Newton at the half 46-21. KZ Westfield has a 52-45 lead over Neoga. That's after 3. At the half, Robinson 40, Charleston 22. One final in, Mount Carmel defeated Flora 59-38. And it was La Salette Academy over Oblong after 3 quarters, 38-26. That's your scores.
La Salette, one of the best cheering sections in the game, man. Those guys, they do a great job. Again, our next broadcast is Friday night, Dietrich at St. Anthony. So we'll get a couple of county schools again squaring off against each other. We'll keep you up to date on the other action. A couple of broadcasts next week, and then we get a few days to catch our breath before the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. The pairings are out. 3-day event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, December 27th, 28th, 29th. St. Anthony joins the fold. We'll be doing St. Anthony, Altamont, T-Town, and Effingham games. So Matt and I will be tired and hopefully able to talk. But it's going to sure be an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's a bracketed tournament this year with the 16 teams, and they've been looking forward to getting to that mark with the quality of teams that they have. It's pretty exciting.
And the schedule's up on the website. Check it on the basketball page at 979xfm.com and kjcountry.com. The ball ended up going over and back, and a violation on Effingham. It kind of went off Landon Wolf's foot.
Yeah, somebody's foot. I don't know if it was Landon or the guy who was next to, but you're probably right. T-Town dove for it, but they said Effingham touched it first.
It was over and back before Teutopolis touched it, so because the Teutopolis player was skidding on the floor, so that would have been a travel, but the over and back came before the travel. So T-Town gets the ball on the turnover. 27-25 T-Town as we start the second half. Shoes the catch by Weber at the free throw line. Out top now to Mitch Hardick. Right side, Luke Ungren with the ball. Pass down low. Weber got it knocked loose by Landon Wolf. Marksman went to the floor to try to get it, but the Shoes recover. Dawson Smith with the ball. Now off to Ungren. Luke on the dribble, looking underneath. Instead out to Dawson Smith. Dawson puts it on the floor around a screen by Weber, driving it inside. Smith's shot no good, but he got fouled going up. Dawson's at the line here to shoot 2 for T-Town.
Pretty much has to be Landon Wolf, I believe, and it is indeed his second foul and Effingham's first this half.
So Effingham's got several kids with 2, but nobody with more than 2, and T-Town just has 1 kid with 2. Dawson Smith's foul shot too strong. He'll get 1 more. Didn't leave it short.
No chance of that.
27-25, T-Town by 2. Neither team is led by more than 5. Smith's second one, good. So a miss and a make. Dawson with 8. He and Weber have 14 at T-Town's 28. And the Shoes up 3. Landon Wolf with the ball going to the right side of the floor. Leaves it with Parker, who looked for a 3, but they had him covered up. Drives it cross court. Drew Thompson shoots for 3, and he got it. Hand in his face and the whole bit. And Drew Thompson buries it. and that ties it again.
Well, he hit the first shot of the first half for Effingham. He hits the first shot of the second half for Effingham, but they hope he hits a few more shots.
It's like 9 ties in this game. It's 28 all. Smith with the ball for the Shoes. Nice lob underneath the Weber, but it's knocked loose by Parker Wolf for Effingham. He goes coast to coast, put it up, and a charge on Effingham. And a turnover on the Hearts.
So now Parker Wolf joins a lot of teammates with 2 fouls as he picks up his second. That'll be an Effingham turnover as well, their second of the half. But it was great defense by Parker to get that ball knocked loose on the other end, but got to credit T-Town for getting back and getting set up to take the charge.
Ungren across the half line for T-Town. A little problem with the pass, but the Shoes retain it. Dawson Smith with it out top. Goes to Weber out around the free throw line. Got it knocked loose, and the Hearts another steal. Landon Wolf gets it on the second turnover on the Shoes this quarter. Left side Parker Wolf drives in back to Landon. Goes baseline to the hole, put it up. It was partially affected by Weber. Wolf's putback's no good, but he got fouled on this one. Landon Wolf going to the line to shoot 2.
Wolf could have complained after the first shot, thinking he might have had some contact, but he just stayed with it, grabbed the rebound, tried to put it up again, and that time he got hit by Dawson Smith, and Smith has his first foul. Teutopolis' first of the half.
Wolf had 9 in the first half. Foul shot, good. So he's the first player for either team to get to double figures, and Effingham back in front, 29-28. Weber sits down now for T-Town, and Charlie Haney checks in, a 6'7" senior. They got so many 6'7s, it's amazing.
Well, it's a nice luxury to have a 6'7" senior to be able to come off the bench.
Wolf hits the second one. Landon with 11. Hearts by 2, 30-28. We're 2 minutes into the third quarter.
I get the feeling you'll see Clint Weber back pretty quickly, though.
In fact, he's already at the scorer's table.
Yeah, it looked like Coach Reeder just wanted a quick chat.
Drive down the lane. Nice job of changing hands by Mitch Hardick. He laid it up and in and drew the foul. Wow. Drove in right-handed, switched to left-hand on the way up and got it to go and drew the foul.
And Marksman's the one they whistle with the personal. It's his third and the team's third, as he and Nate Thompson were both in the vicinity. Marksman's the one that got him.
That ties it at 30. Mitch with a foul shot and a chance to put T-Town back in front. It's up and good. So it's 31-30 Shoes. 6 for Mitch Hardick. 2 minutes into the second half of what's been a heck of a ball game so far. Drew Thompson with the ball for Effingham on the dribble. Needs help. Tried to find Landon Wolf. Can't find anybody. Finally found Nate Thompson. He goes baseline. Got knocked about the head and shoulders. Ball's off T-Town out of bounds. It'll stay with Effingham.
Well, Clint Weber come back into the ball game, but as you mentioned, they leave Charlie Haney out there, so this is as big as T-Town's been all night, especially on the inside.
Drew Thompson the catch. Right side to Landon Wolf. Checking the landscape, gets it out top to Parker. Parker Wolf drives left side of the lane, out the Marksman, shot for 2, good. Boy, he's hitting that jumper at the foul line. He has 8. Effingham back in front, 32-31.
And if he can continue to knock down that shot, that'll put a lot of stress on the defenses that face Effingham throughout the year.
Catch by Weber, can't shoot, had his back to the basket. Out to Smith. Dawson goes in the corner to Weber, back out to Smith, try for 3, no good, rebound. T-Town got it in the corner, good hustle by Ungren. He brings it back out top, thought about a shot. Instead goes down low to Haney, he puts it up and it might have walked. No, there's a foul. I still think he walked.
I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg on that one, so to speak. But in the official's mind, Thompson's foul came first. That'll be his first, and T-Town will again go to the free throw line.
Maybe everybody's so tall they don't have time to look down that low to see about a travel.
Well, that could be.
Everybody's got to look. I mean, everybody's 6'7", so now there's a chat. Now we're ready.
I don't know what that chat was all about. It was a little unusual there with the officials, but
Charlie Haney says, I just want to shoot this foul shot, and he's going to get a chance here. Left hands it up, and no good. It's 32-31 Effingham. Marksman's going to go down with that third foul, and they send Jacob Stoneburner back in for the Hearts. So Haney still has a chance to tie it with his second foul shot. Charlie takes his time, puts it up, and he got it. And we're tied. 32-32. This is our 114th tie in this game. Parker Wolf jets down court, goes to the corner, still on the dribble. Bounce pass Nate Thompson. He goes to the hole and lost it. Out of bounds. It'll be T-Town basketball. Nate trying to do something special and lost the handle on it. Effingham's third turnover. Haney sits down now for T-Town as Drace back into the lineup. Shoes and the Hearts are tied with 4:40 to go in the third. I'll mention again, neither team more than a 5-point lead so far. Smith with the ball right side for T-Town. To Drace. Back over to Smith. Into the lane against three. Went up, lost the handle on it. Got it and tapped it over to Hardick. Nice save. How. Nice save by Smith. Now the Ungren. They go left side to Smith. Underneath. Three people hit it. Shoes ended up with it, though. Drace has it. Now to Ungren. And a whistle off the ball. And I think Stoneburner's going to get this one.
You could see it coming. I was watching the battle inside for quite a while. Stoneburner's battling against Weber in there, trying to deny him the post. And they are just battling hard inside, to say the least.
Inbound on the baseline. The three officials finally agree.
It does turn into the fifth foul against Effingham, though, and we're not even halfway through this third quarter.
Ungren corner. Smith, three. Got it. Dawson Smith in double figures with 11. Shoes up three, 35-32. Parker Wolf gets it across to brother Landon as the Hearts set it up. Landon, free throw line, stops, now drives, puts it up. You know, it won't go, but he did get fouled. Two at the line here for Landon Wolf.
And the give and take continues as it looked like Landon might have got away with a little shove off on the initial defender. But the officials let that one go until he got inside and met up with Clint Weber, and Weber is tagged with his first foul. Team second for the Shoes.
Wolf with 11. Foul shot good. Bounced around a little, but went in. A dozen for Landon. Hearts back within two, 35-33. Halfway through the third quarter. What's been a good one. Landon ready with his second foul shot, and it's around and good. So 13 for Landon Wolf. It's 35-34 T-Town. And Shoes get it up court safely in the person of Dawson Smith. Left side to Drace, back out to Smith. The catch by Weber at the top of the key. Back to Smith, goes to the hole, lays it up and in. Boy, nobody came over to help, and Dawson says, well, I'll take that layup. And the Shoes are up three again, 37-34. Parker Wolf on the dribble. Out to Nate Thompson for Effingham. Spin move into trouble, so back out to Parker Wolf. On the side to Stoneburner. Landon Wolf, Parker Wolf, try for three, and he got it. Parker Wolf in double figures with 10, and we're tied again.
His momentum was carrying him towards the sideline when he caught that pass, but he still was able to pull for the three and bury it. Wow.
37 all. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Weber high post, waits for help. Drace comes to get it. Now off to Hardick. They go down low to Weber. Powers up, shot good, and he drew the foul. Wow. He is a strong kid because Stoneburner is a strong kid. Weber got it to go. He has 8. Shoes back in front, and the and one's coming.
Stoneburner was just a little late to defend against the initial pass, and once Weber caught it that low inside, Stoneburner was already in trouble, and he just couldn't muscle up and keep Weber out of there without committing the foul, and it's his second.
Hardick and Drace sit down for T-Town, and Effingham sits down Nate Thompson and Stoneburner. Marksman's back. He's down there on the block.
Tristan Duncan's in as well.
Weber's foul shot missed everything, and they tried to save it, but it's out of bounds, and it'll be Effingham basketball.
Yeah, it misses everything. It's a violation, automatically Effingham ball.
Good job of making sure, though.
Oh, yeah, always hustle. You never know.
You bet. So Dawson Smith tried to save it just in case. Out of bounds to Effingham. Shoes lead it, 39-37. They get it to Drew Thompson, now to Duncan. Out top, Marksman. Left side to Parker. Head of the key, the catch by Landon Wolf. On the dribble. Goes down low. Spin move against the double team. Got it to Duncan. He powers up. Shot knocked away out of bounds by Weber. It'll stay with Effingham. Duncan had a good move going, and Weber, a nice block out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked pretty good until he saw those long arms of the 6'7" Weber headed that way.
Effingham gets it inbounds. Corner, Parker Wolf for three. It's a little strong. Weber the rebound for T-Town. Shoes with the ball and a 2-point lead. 2:18 to go in the third. On the side, Wormert out to Smith. Now to Weber. Back to Smith. Picked up the dribble. Got it out top. Now on the wing, they go on down in the corner now to Wormert. Spin move, Weber. Got inside Marksman, and he traveled. Wipe off the basket. Shot did go in, but a walk before the shot. And a turnover on T-Town.
And another defender flashed down there at him. I don't know if that caused Weber to have a little anxiety, but it worked out for the Hearts.
Marksman shot for two, came off no good. Rebound taken down by the Shoes. Ungren got it. Underneath, Smith lost the handle on it. Got it to a teammate. Weber puts it up and in. Oh my. Clint Weber in double figures with 10. It's kind of basketball, it's kind of paddleball. And they got the pass made and the shot in, and Shoes are up 4 again, 41-37. Duncan for Effingham, out top to Landon Wolf. Driving, pulls it back out top, drives again, lost the handle on it. Going to the floor is T-Town, and Ungren got the steal, and down court the layup's blown, but the dunk on the follow isn't. The layup by Hardick was no good, but Weber jammed it home. T-Town up 6. Timeout Effingham. They waited till Parker got across the half line. He hit a three, but timeout before the three. Shoes up 6. Biggest lead for either team. Back in 30 on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
So the follow on the jam, wow, that was something. Effingham calls time. They're down 6. Biggest lead of the night for either team, this 6-point lead. Minute 4 to go in the third quarter.
Turnovers a little bit of a problem for Effingham. 4 of them here in this quarter. But of course a costly one there that led to that rebound dunk there from Weber. And you got a feeling that was kind of a big trip, even though it was just a 4-point game. Well, now it's a 6-point game, and Coach Woodruff knew how big this trip was. He wanted to talk.
Parker to Landon, the Wolves play catch. Landon goes left side, a collision, and an offensive foul on Landon Wolf. And a turnover on Effingham.
Well, they say Landon extended that arm and caused the defender to fall. That's Landon's third foul and the team's 7th foul.
And the ball gets knocked loose from Smith. Parker Wolf gets it back to Duncan, who lays it up, no good. Rebound, finally, nobody. It ends up out of bounds, and they say Duncan touched it last in bounds. It'll be Teutopolis basketball.
Give all the credit to Lucas Drays. He's the one who hustled over there and threw it off of Duncan deep in the corner after Effingham had a golden opportunity to try to take advantage of a T-Town turnover.
So the Shoes with the ball and a 6-point lead. 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Dawson Smith gives it to Weber. They were going to try an alley-oop, and the pass was off the mark, and the Shoes end up losing the ball. And Parker Wolf drives it inside, and he got hammered. And he should go to the line here to shoot 2. So T-Town tried to get a little fancy there, and the lob for the dunk was off the mark, and Effingham ended up with the ball and a foul here, and Parker Wolf's going to the line to try to get Effingham a little closer.
Looks like they whistled that foul on number 20, Mitch Hardick. That's his 3rd. He's the first Shoe with 3 personals.
Parker Wolf with 10 tonight. The foul shot good. So this gives Effingham a chance to get a little closer here with 27 seconds left in the third. Makes it 43-38. Shoes sit down Undgren, and they bring back Warmer. No, they didn't sit down Undgren. He went over to check with Coach Reeder.
He's the one who came in on the play, I believe, for Hardick.
Parker Wolf, second one, out, no good. Rebound Dawson Smith for T-Town. So a make and a miss. The lead is 5 for the Shoes. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Down court Undgren, now to Smith, over to Warmer. T-Town leads at 43-38. Weber back to the basket. Now he turns, goes down low to Smith. Off balance, shot is short. And a whistle. Hart's got the rebound and a foul on T-Town.
Yeah, T-Town was underneath battling with Duncan. And picking up the foul was Wormert, his first, team's fourth.
So 6.7 for Effingham to go the length of the court and get a little closer. Parker Wolf across the half line, drives, stops, skidded with it. Turnover on Effingham. Parker tried to hit the break and skidded, so it'll go back to the Shoes with 2.1 seconds left now in this third quarter. And T-Town another chance to extend this 5-point lead. And they do this a lot. Catch by Smith, half court shot at the buzzer is short. 5-point game as we go to the fourth quarter after 3 at Teutopolis High School. It's T-Town 43, Effingham 38 on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
2 weeks from now, the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Both these gyms, EHS's gym and J.H. Griffin gym. Oh my, we're going to have some fun. Starts Thursday the 27th. Get you the third quarter stats here in a minute. T-Town gets the ball to start the fourth quarter. Smith missed, got his own rebound, puts it back up. If you can't get it to go on one side, go to the other.
Well, Nate Thompson actually blocked the initial shot, but Smith stayed with it, like you said, and got the ball.
15 for Dawson. Shoes up 7 now, 45-38. A lot of contact underneath. Amazingly, no foul. Nate Thompson for Effingham back in the game. Left side Parker Wolf, corner 3, back of the rim, no good. Rebound Shoes. Weber got inside Marksman, gets the rebound. Down court, the pass to Wormert. Now inside Undgren, and he couldn't hit the break, and a Shoes turnover.
This might be stating the obvious, but this is a big couple of trips here for Effingham because this game could get away from them early here in this fourth quarter. Trailing by 7, they need to get a couple of buckets and a couple of stops to make it kind of that 4 to 5 point game as it's been all night long.
Effingham starters are out here to start the fourth quarter. The Wolves, the Thompsons, and Marksman. 3, Landon Wolf, no good. Rebound grabbed by T-Town. Lucas Drace clears it away. Gets it across midcourt against Parker Wolf. Out top, here's a 3 try put up. Good, he banked it. Luke Undgren just banked one home. And that puts the Shoes up 10, 48-38. Wow. Driving it inside, Landon against 3. Got fouled going up. He'll go at the line here and shoot 2 for Effingham.
Might have got away with a little hop step in there on his way to the basket, but the Teutopolis foul is whistled against, whoa, I thought it was Weber. Yes, indeed. It is Clint's second foul and the team's 5th.
Landon Wolf has 13. Foul shot, good. So that makes it a single-digit deficit for what that's worth.
T-Town was 6 of 9 from the field in the third quarter, 3 of 6 at the free throw line, 1 of 2 from deep. Effingham 3 of 8 from the field, but 5 of 6 at the line and 2 of 3 from long range. T-Town out-rebounded Effingham 6-1 in that third quarter.
Landon Wolf gets them both down, so Effingham back with an 8. It's 48-40 Shoes, almost a steal, but Weber corrals it and then a foul. Parker Wolf, I think, got him.
And Parker kind of made a calculated decision there, I think. He knew if Weber got another dribble in towards the hoop on him, he was in big trouble. So he gambled on a steal, risked the foul, picks up his third, but that'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity now for the Shoes.
Change for T-Town. Drace sits down. Mitch Hardick's back. 48-40 Teutopolis, 6:28 left in regulation. T-Town 5-2, Effingham 2-5, and you look this game, you wonder about those one-loss records. Foul shot good by Weber, not T-Town's, but Effingham has played so many close ball games.
And that's the thing, and they've played a lot of quality competition as well early in the season, and so that's going to benefit them, you hope, later on.
Weber gets them both down. Clint with 14 now, and the Shoes are back up 10, 50-40, and now they sit down Wormert and bring back Jordan Hardick into the game. 50-40 T-Town, 6:28 left here. Landon Wolf had to call timeout. He couldn't get the ball inbounded. Good defense by the Shoes. Force Effingham to have to burn a timeout. Comes with 6:28 to go in the game, and back in a minute. 50-40, Teutopolis leads Effingham on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
50-40 T-Town. Hearts with the ball. 6:24 to go in this one. Been a fun ball game. Parker Wolf left side for Effingham. Goes baseline. Little bump. Marksman the shot for two. Rims out. No good. Nate Thompson got the rebound, but a foul on Effingham on the rebound.
Yeah, they say Nate shoved off in order to get to that board, apparently. So he'll walk to the other end for T-Town to shoot another one and bonus opportunity.
We'll talk with both Chet Reeder and Rem Woodruff on the post-game show, so stick around for that. Matt will redo the stats, and Brian will have all the scores for you, and I'll recap the scoring. So a busy post-game show as usual. Foul shot up and no good on the front end of the 1-and-1 by Jordan Hardick, and Cole Marksman the rebound for Effingham. Shoes by 10. Effingham with the ball. Landon Wolf out top, tries a three, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Shoes basketball. Over into the Effingham fandom.
Effingham's 0 for 4 now to start this fourth quarter, and 3 of their attempts have been from beyond the arc. You understand those are the shots that they're giving you, but there's a kind of a reason they're giving them to you right now, too.
Got to prove you can make them. Smith goes coast to coast, lays it up and got it. Dawson Smith just came at him and said, here I come. And he got the bucket, and it's a 12-point T-Town lead. Landon Wolf down court, puts it up and in. Had to wait for the crowd to go by, and then he got it to go.
I'm not sure the crowd got all the way by him either, but Landon was strong enough to get it to above the rim, and it fell in.
He has 17. It's a 10-point game. A lot of contact at midcourt. Here's a long three try. No good. Put up by Hardick. Marksman went up and got the rebound, and then a foul on T-Town.
T-Town did foul. It looked to me like they hit him across the arm, but the problem for Cole is he went up high for the rebound and he brought it down. Keep that thing up there where those littler guards can't get at you like they attempted to. Dawson Smith, he's not exactly little though, picked up the foul, his second, team's sixth.
Hardick sits down and Drace is back for Teutopolis. 52-42 Shoes, 5.5 minutes left. Parker Wolf and Nate Thompson work in the backcourt here for Effingham this trip. Parker out top to Landon, and a reach-in foul on Dawson Smith trying for the steal.
So he's picked up a couple of fouls in the last, 10 seconds of the ball game. He has 3 now, and this will send Effingham to the line for a 1-and-1. And it's already big for Effingham to score with that clock stopped a little bit. So they need to knock these free throws down.
Wormert for Drace for Teutopolis. Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic starts Thursday the 27th. First games are at 3 p.m. So I'd say take off work early. Wolf's foul shot, no good. Rebound grab by Weber for T-Town. Off to Dawson Smith. He's going to the hole, puts it up over Marksman, came out. Rebound T-Town. Somehow, Hardick went to the floor and rolled over and got it to a teammate. Wow.
And Teutopolis continues to dominate the glass, particularly in the second half.
Catch over on the side by Wormert. Out to Ungren. They get a top to Mitch Hardick. Now they fling it underneath. Nice catch by Weber, and he puts it up and in. Wow. Clint Weber with 16. The lead's back to 12.
Patient trip. Got the shot they wanted, though.
Drew Thompson with the ball for Effingham to Landon Wolf. He drives it inside. Shot no good, and a foul. And a foul on Effingham.
Yeah, they called Landon for the offensive foul. That's a couple of those that he's picked up tonight. So he has his fourth foul in the ball game. It'll go down as an Effingham turnover, their first of the quarter.
Nate Thompson sits down for Effingham, and Tristan Duncan's back. Down to 4:34 now. Hearts have scored 4 in this quarter. Shoes have scored 11. They're up 12 now, 54-42. Ball knocked away out of bounds by Wolf. It'll stay with T-Town.
Gutsy play by Landon with those 4 fouls right there.
54-42 Teutopolis, 4:28 left. They throw it into backcourt. The catch back there by Luke Ungren. And he walks it across the half line. T-Town doesn't have to be in a particular hurry now, up a dozen, a little over 4 minutes ago. Hardick with the basketball to the left side, out top, the catch, fire underneath, Weber, reverse layup, good, wow. Defend that. Clint Weber with 18, shoes by 14, 56-42.
Great look to find Weber, and then Weber got creative to finish it off.
Parker Wolf got fouled. A little close there on defense on Ungren.
Ungren has his second personal. That'll send Effingham to the line once again for a one-on-one. This time Parker will have the chance here in the fourth quarter.
3:54 left, so about a half a quarter to go. Been a fun one. Never more than 5 points either way until this quarter. Foul shot put up, good. Parker Wolf with a dozen. Makes it 56-43. So it was a 14-point lead before that. Second foul shot rims out and back in. Parker Wolf with 13. Makes it 56-44. Shoes get it down court safely to Mitch Hardick. Picks up the dribble, got it out to Smith. Now to Wormert. Left side, the catch by Ungren. He's directing traffic. Pass knocked away by Parker Wolf, ends up out of bounds, but no one else touched it, so it'll stay with T-Town.
Pass was intended to go out top, and after it bounced off of Parker, it landed on the baseline under the basket. You don't see that every day.
So they'll have to inbound down there by the cheerleaders. Wormert gets it in safely. Corner three. Smith. Good. Wow. The catch and the shot, and he's got 20, and it's a 15-point ball game. People are going to look at the score and say, wow, they'll never understand. Parker Wolf shoots and hits for 3. So the Shoes lead cut to 12. Timeout Effingham. 3:21 remaining. Back in a minute. It's Teutopolis 59, Effingham 47 here on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Shoes get the ball inbound. 3:20 to go. Teutopolis with the ball in a 12-point lead now, 59-47. Driving it down court is Undgren. Out top to Hardick. And now they get it away to Wormert and a foul.
And it is double bonus now for Teutopolis, so that even compounds things a little bit more for Effingham. But they've got to try to get steals, and if you get called for a foul, so be it. It's Duncan's personal there, his first. As we mentioned, the team's 10th.
Hard to catch up without the ball. Foul shot good by Wormert. Evan has 4. He hit a 3 earlier. Back in the first half, in fact. Shoes lead back to 13, 60-47. Next game Friday night, Dietrich at St. Anthony. That ought to be a fun one. Foul shot up and good for Wormert. He hits them both. That's some big fourth quarter foul shots. Yes. Wormert will sit down now. T-Town's running with Undgren and Hardick and Smith and Weber and Drace. Hart's with the ball. Parker Wolf off to Drew Thompson. Right side, Duncan. Out to Drew. Landon Wolf. Spin move in the lane, goes down low, shot affected, and it's no good. Good defense by Weber. Rebound grab by Smith for the Shoes. Down court to Hardick, and we're down to 2:44 to go. Undgren the catch out top, picks up the dribbled through a double team, and not your most aggressive foul.
But it's going to be Landon Wolf's 5th foul. He's the one who reached in. Saw him coming over from across the top.
Drew Thompson got it.
Oh, they did give it to Thompson.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that's a break for Effingham. Drew has his 3rd.
So 2-1 on the foul and 1-2 at the line. Foul shot put up and good by Undgren. Luke has 7. Shoes by 15. 62-47. Second one, good. Shoes are making their foul shots.
Yep.
That for Undgren gives him 8.
6 for 7 in the fourth quarter for Teutopolis from the line.
I'll win you some games. Parker Wolf puts it up off balance and got it to go. I think he might have been looking for a foul too, but didn't get the foul, but got the basket. He has 18, and it's 63-49. 2:20 to go. Shoes a little high on the pass, but it's corralled by Undgren. Out to Smith. Smith against 3, drives inside, traveled. Turnover on T-Town. Tried to hit the brakes or pivot or something and dragged the pivot foot. Second turnover on T-Town. 63-49. If Effingham's going to do something, going to have to do it real quick.
And it's probably going to have to be from long range.
Parker Wolf left side, looking, puts it on the floor and out to Marksman. Pull over to Drew Thompson, the catch and the shot for 2. Good. So Drew Thompson has 8. Now it's a 12-point game, 63-51, minute 50 to go. Shoes in the corner, the catch by Smith underneath the Weber, and it went right through his hands and out of bounds, and Effingham gets it back.
Weber was trying to shoot it before he caught it. You could see his eyes come off the ball as he was working his way up towards the rim. Would have had a pretty easy look, but he just didn't convert on catching the pass.
Parker Wolf drives inside, shoots for 2. This one came out, no good. Dawson Smith the rebound for T-Town. We're down to a minute and a half to go. Undgren with a basketball to Smith. A little trouble at midcourt. The guy got trapped, and T-Town calls time. I think Chet's saying, why did we dribble to the corner? Timeout, T-Town, minute 26 to go. 63-51 Shoes here on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Shoes get it inbounded with 1:16 to go in the quarter and the game, and Smith gets fouled. Parker Wolf trying for the steal, whacked him with 1:13 left.
Dawson will have an opportunity at the free throw line. He's only been there for one trip, went 1 for 2. See what he does this time on Parker Wolf's 4th foul.
Shoes looking to go to 6-2 with a win here. Hearts will fall to 2-6. Dawson Smith's foul shot good. Dawson with 21 now. I think I'd still rather watch him play baseball. But boy, he can play some basketball. 64-51. Here's his second one. It's good. Dawson with 22. T-Town by 14. They've led by 16. 65-51 your score, and just outside a minute to go. Parker Wolf down low to brother Landon. He goes baseline. Spin move into a double team. Got the shot knocked loose. Gets his own rebound. Powers up. Shot off. And a foul on T-Town. And Landon going to the line for 1-1.
Yeah, they say the foul came before the second attempt with exactly 1 minute showing on the clock. That foul on Clint Weber is 3rd, team's 9th, so it's the final 1-1 opportunity of the game for Effingham.
Wormert back. Dre sits down for the Shoes. Shoes by 14. Not more than 5 until I think maybe the 4th quarter.
That's where I have it.
Yeah. Landon Wolf makes the first foul shot. Landon with 18. 65-52. Again, as Matt said, just sitting on 1 minute left on the clock. Wolf's second one good. So Landon with 19. That gets Effingham within 13 at 65-53. Smith in backcourt got away. Gets it across the half line. Dribbles out of trouble. They're trying to foul him, and they won't call the foul.
Call it.
That's when people get hurt. Out top, Undgren with the ball, and they got it lost, and it's stolen by Landon Wolf, and he lays it up and in. And the Hearts quickly call time. So it's a 13, 12, 10-point game there. The score points are up 65-55. Timeout Hearts. Let's take a 30 here. Back in 30 on 97.9 XFM.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
42.9 seconds left. It's Teutopolis 65, Effingham 55. Actually, this is as close as the Hearts have been in a while. They were down 16 and now it's 10. So let's see what happens here. The officials sending the cheerleaders off the floor. Well, they had to finish their routine, sir. I've grumbled a little tonight, haven't I? T-Town's going to inbound here. They go to the midcourt. Nice catch by Weber. Clint gets it across the half line. Now picks it up and off to Dawson Smith. Cross-court pass, the catch by Wormert. Back cross over to Smith, and he got fouled. Thompson got him with 33 seconds left.
Thompson looks up and says, I got a bunch of teammates with 4 fouls. I'll get my 4th now.
Even a sophomore, man. He got that math game going.
Want to be a part of the team.
Indeed. Dawson Smith's foul shot good. He's had him a game, 23 now. At 66-55, Duncan down for Effingham, and Nate Thompson's back.
10 of his points in the quarter.
Whoa, that's healthy. Smith's second one, no good. Back of the rim, rebound out of bounds. Weber touched it last. Will be Effingham basketball with 32 seconds left. Yeah, I told you they've got a video board at center. Doug Smith looked good there with that TV right under him. Landon Wolf drives down low for Effingham. Shot off the mark. Rebound, T-Town. Came to Mitch Hardick. He tries to get the Wagons in a circle. Slings it down to Smith. Thought about a three, and then he pulled it back. Says, you know, we're way ahead, and there's 13 seconds left. I think I'll just hang on to this thing. The prudent move by Dawson. Here comes the buzzer. And the end of what was a fun one. Final score here at J.H. Griffin Gym. Teutopolis puts up 23 in the fourth quarter. They win it 66-55. T-Town goes to 6-2. Effingham 2-6. Matt stats, all of Brian's scores. Don't forget CJ's here videotaping this game. We'll talk with both coaches. I'll have the scoring. It's all on the way in 90 seconds here on 97.9 XFL.
Carry out, dine in, delivery, and catering, Joe's Pizza and Pasta does it all. Come on in where you'll be greeted with great food and great service, including pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, salads, appetizers, and desserts. Joe's Pizza and Pasta. There's always great food with a great atmosphere at Joe's.
Visit us 24/7 at danhecht.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Hecht Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Effingham Express Care is here for you 7 days a week. We're open on weekends and holidays, and you never need an appointment to be seen. We offer on-site x-ray, strep and flu testing, and treatment of injuries. Don't waste your time and money in a busy ER. Come to Effingham Express Care or call 217-994-9301.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
This is the Farm Credit Illinois postgame show. Farm Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 100 years.
Back at J.H. Griffin Gym at Teutopolis High School. Final score tonight. What was a fun ball game. T-Town 66, Effingham 55. Shoes outscored the Hearts 23-17 in that wild fourth quarter. 5-point game between the team either way through the first three quarters of this one tonight. Good ball game. Shoes go to 6-2. Hearts are 2-6, and you'd never know there's that disparity in the one-loss record over the first three quarters of this game. That's for sure. It was 14-12 Effingham after the first quarter. T-Town was up 27-25 at halftime, and it was 43-38 Shoes after three quarters. So there you go, 5 points at the end of three. T-Town wins it by 11. They got a few more threes to go. Turnovers, Matt's going to give me the number. I bet there's not a lot of disparity. Rebounds was huge, though. T-Town had a big edge on the boards, and that sure helped them get 2 and 3 shots when they needed them. So 14-12 Effingham after one, 27-25 T-Town at the half, 43-38 Shoes after three, and they outscored Effingham 23-17 in the fourth quarter to win it by 11, 66-55. Shoes' biggest lead was 16. Hearts got it down to 10, lost it by 11. Here's a look at the scoring in this one. For Effingham, Parker Wolf had 18 points. Drew Thompson had 8. Cole Marksman had 8. Nate Thompson didn't score tonight. Landon Wolf had 21. He had 9 at the break, finished with 21. And Jacob Stoneburner and Tristan Duncan both played but did not score. Effingham quarters of 14, 11, 13, and 17 for their 55 points. For Teutopolis, Clint Weber had 18 points. Dawson Smith led the parade with 23 tonight. Luke Ungren had 8. Lucas Drace had 3. Mitch Hardick 6. Evan Addis got in there and played a little, didn't score. Evan Wormert had 5. And Jordan Hardick had 2, and Charlie Haney got that foul shot down. Shoes quarters 12, 15, 16, and 23. They got better as it went along for their 66 points. T-Town a winner, 66-55. Matt has the numbers on this one.
I can give you the team numbers for sure as we work our way through the post-game show. We'll start off with the victorious Wooden Shoes, who were 22 of 42 from the field overall at 52%. 16 of 23 from the free throw line for 69.5%, and 5 of 12 from the three-point arc at 42%. I had them out rebounding Effingham, doubling them up as a matter of fact, 28-14. But Teutopolis did have 16 turnovers compared to Effingham's 14. I want to emphasize a couple of things here. In the second half, Teutopolis went 6 of 9 from the field in both the third and the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter from the free throw line, they were 9 of 11 as a team. So some excellent free throw shooting there for the Wooden Shoes. Effingham had a good night shooting for the most part, all things considered. They were 19 of 45 from the field. I had them at 42%. They were 6 of 18 from the three-point arc at 33%. And I had them at 11 of 13 from the free throw line, a very good 84%. But again, those extra opportunities for the Shoes via the rebounds really paid a big difference in this contest. Taking a look at some numbers individually for the Wooden Shoes, Dawson Smith finished 8 of 15 from the field, 4 of 6 at the line, had 7 rebounds as well to go along with 23 points. Clint Weber was 7 of 11 from the field, 4 of 5 at the line, finished with 8 rebounds to go with 18 points. Luke Ungren, 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 8 points. Lucas Drace was 1 of 3 from the field with 3 rebounds and 3 points. Mitch Hardick, 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 3 at the free throw line, finished with 4 rebounds and 6 points. Evan Addis tried a shot, it didn't go. Evan Wormert was 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line, 3 rebounds and 5 points. And Jordan Hardick, 1 for 2 with 2 points in the ball game. He was 0 for 1 at the free throw line. And Charlie Haney was 1 for 2 at the line with 1 point.
And Rem Winters joins us here on the post-game show. So we'll visit with the Hearts mentor about this one tonight. In 66-55, the Shoes got the win. And once again, Rem, your team played really hard and really close the majority of the ball game.
Sure. I mean, you've seen us play. Our kids compete.
Yeah.
We're not afraid to challenge anybody. I thought, defensively, we did some of the things that we needed to do. We challenged their ball screens. We fought hard down inside. There were just a lot of loose balls that kind of went 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and we don't get them, and they end up getting them back in the basket. But that's just how it is. But I thought we defended well enough to give ourselves a chance. Early in the game, we had a little bit of trouble with their transition, but in the second half, we shut that down. That was another one of our points of emphasis, is don't give up things in transition. I thought we handled the Smith-Weber specials well enough that they had to earn everything they got, and those are 2 really nice players.
Absolutely.
If people haven't been out to see them play, they need to come see those 2 kids play. They're really nice players. So we battled. Landon and Cole worked that. Jacob Stoneburner came in and helped us with that. So it was, from that perspective, I thought we did what the game plan asked them to do. The one place where I thought we probably didn't get to the challenge that we needed to was we just needed better ball movement.
Yeah.
We have a tendency to want to get our own shot, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's in the framework of what we're trying to do. But sometimes you have to come down and you have to make the defense work a little bit. We talk about the recipe. You got 15 ingredients, and if you stack them all out there by themselves, they don't taste very good. But when you put them together and you mix them up and stir them around, all of a sudden you can make something that's pretty good. And that's what we have to get to with our man-to-man ball movement. So that's our challenge. We got to get back to work at that. Coach Reeder's done a nice job with his kids. I've watched them play from the beginning to now, and they have really improved. He's doing a great job with them. My kids are getting better. We're getting better every day. We had some kids help us off the bench tonight, which is what we've been looking for. So it's just going to take time, Greg. We kind of went through a spell like this in January last year, and now we're going through it in December. Our schedule's tough.
Yeah.
But our kids are battling. They're still practicing hard. They're trying to get better, and at some point, hopefully, that's going to pay off.
Shoes are really tall and could have used a few more rebounds tonight.
It was the place where we were struggling was trying to get to that help side early enough that they couldn't. Cole would get him fronted, and then we'd challenge him to throw it over, but we couldn't get to the backside soon enough. When we got there early, Parker got there a lot early and shut it down, but sometimes the other guys weren't getting there early enough, and once he catches it, you're not going to stop him. But those are all basketball things that you just have to work on. I thought we challenged the post. I thought we dug in there and made it hard on them. We did a lot of the things that we had in our game plan, and we just gotta keep working.
You've been a basketball kid all your life. I know you really enjoy the atmosphere that was here tonight with these 2 teams going at each other.
This is a great place to play, and it's in Effingham County, really. We have good basketball. and we have good fans, and they're knowledgeable, and they show up, and I think they respect what the kids are doing, and they appreciate that, and I think they show it, with their support.
So you're back at it. A couple of more games before Christmas time, but I wanted to especially take a minute to talk about the pairings for the tournament since they're officially out now. And I just think the Christmas Classic is going to be a wonderful 3 days.
Wow, there's just some tough matchups.
Yeah.
Oaklawn right now is playing really well. We got them in the first round. You know me right now. I'm already worried about Charleston on Friday night.
Sure.
We got to go get ready. They're a tough matchup for us because they're small and they penetrate. And they're going to challenge us to do some things that we haven't had to do yet. And then we got to go to Muhammad on the road, right before Christmas. Those are 2 league games that, we got to stay focused and we got to get those done. And then you got a couple of days to get ready to play in the Christmas tournament. But, yeah, there's going to be some challenging matchups in there for everybody. And, that's how you get better. You're not going to get any better if you don't play good teams. And that's the one thing I will say, even though we've had a tough stretch. I think what lies before us is pretty clear because we've had to play good teams and we've been challenged. Our weaknesses have been exposed, and we know what we have to do better. We also know what our strengths are. We know that we can defend. We know that we can move the ball great against a zone. If you watched us play Lincoln last Friday night, we understand how to move the ball. So there's some things we can build on to try to get better and see if we can get some momentum going the other direction.
Very good. We'll miss you Friday, but we'll see you at Muhammad.
Okay, thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you, Rem.
All
Our
right.
pleasure. Arts coach Rem Woodruff. His team played mighty well tonight. T-Town gets the win, though, 66-55, and Chet Reeder's on his way up the stairs here. And I was talking with Chet before the game about the atmosphere here. He allowed us how this was fun.
Yeah, this is one of the best atmospheres in high school basketball, I think. And I told him before the game, one of our keys always is to have fun. And I told them before we came out, I hope they realize how lucky they are to play in an atmosphere like this night in and night out. It's not something that a lot of kids get to enjoy.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Man, it was anybody's game for 3 quarters, 5 points, I think, either way through 3, and then you were able to put a little distance in that 4th quarter.
Yeah, we started to establish ourselves in what we do well. Clint, he struggled early, but I took him out real quick just to get him refocused, and he came back out, and I think he scored 6 straight, and kind of sparked our run for us. We went back to executing what we do, establishing the post, getting the paint, and then knock down threes out of that.
Yeah, it was definitely to your advantage to have a big rebound edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we stress every night to get 58% of the rebounds.
Yep.
Coach Crawford told me 85%. You win 85% of the time when you get 58% of the rebounds. So that's always one of our keys. And tonight we got 59% of the rebounds. So that's always one of our things that we stress every night is get on the boards.
You are blessed with 2 kids that had a lot of experience that are seniors, and to watch Weber and Smith out there is a real treat.
Yeah, I really can't say enough about them. To start, when I took this job, when I got this job in July, they were in here. They were the first ones to show up, and they're learning how to get these kids to come along the ride with them. If you notice, you see our kids huddle on the floor. That's something we weren't doing at the beginning of the year, and that's all led by our seniors and our captains. But yeah, those 2, I mean, they've been tremendous workers. They've, I can't say enough about them. They've been incredible for us.
You're 6-2. Is this where you thought you'd be?
I knew we had this potential. I just wasn't sure. Like you said, we're only bringing back those 2 kids.
Yeah.
So a lot of these kids are getting their first time varsity experience, and it shows at the end of the game sometimes for us. We don't execute as well, but I knew we had this potential. But to see it unfold and see guys buy in, all 14. Even the kids on the bench, they're locked into what the scouting report is, and they're telling kids on the floor. It's an incredible team effort. I'm really proud of these guys.
It was a good win. And I talked to Rem a minute, and I'm not shamelessly plugging, but we're 2 weeks away from the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. The pairings are out now. We've got them posted on the website. That is just going to be a tremendous 3 days of basketball.
Oh, it's an incredible tournament that they've got set up for this area. People need to come out and watch. Every game is going to be a good game. They're going to see a lot of talent and a lot of good basketball.
Absolutely. And T-Town will be one of them. And I like the fact that it's afternoon and evening, so people can work a little and take off early and come over and enjoy the games.
Right. Or just skip work.
I like the sound of that. Man, congratulations. Thanks for the visit. We'll look forward to talking more.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Chet Reeder, he's the coach of the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. Shoes a winner tonight, 66-55. I know Matt still had some stats. He still wanted an opportunity to go through the Effingham numbers, I think, individually, right?
Yep, that's what we need to wrap up here tonight. We'll start off with Landon Wolf. He was 6 of 17 from the field, but 8 of 9 at the free throw line. Finished with 6 rebounds and 21 points. Parker Wolf wasn't far behind on 6 of 14 shooting from the field, 3 of 4 at the line with his 18. Drew Thompson, 3 of 4 shooting tonight, finished with 8 points. Cole Marksman also had 8 points as he was 4 of 7 from the field with 5 rebounds. Nate Thompson didn't score tonight, 0 for 3 from the field. Had a couple of big blocks and made a couple of steals as well. Grabbed 2 rebounds in the contest. Also off the bench, Tristan Duncan was 0 for 2, but he did grab a board in this one for Effingham as they came up short to Teutopolis. 66-55, another quality opponent for the Hearts. And, it just kind of got away a little bit late there for Effingham, but you got to credit the Shoes. They did what they needed to do tonight here and to pick up the non-conference victory.
Thank you, Matt. Let's go back to the sports desk. Brian, what do you have for us, sir?
All right, most of the scores we have are finals. Let's tell you about St. Anthony versus Newton. It was the Bulldogs over the Eagles, 73-42. At the St. Elmo Brownstown Holiday Tournament in Game 1, Cumberland defeated Ramsey 65-47. Then in the nightcap, Mulberry Grove got the win over Windsor Stew Straws 45-40. In other games around the area, Casey Westfield defeated Neoga, but Neoga had a great game. They're only down by a couple points at the half, but Casey gets the win 70-61. It was Robinson over Charleston 75-62. Mount Carmel defeated Flora 59-38. And after 3 quarters, it was La Salette Academy over Oblong 38-26. And there were some girls games tonight. Do have one score, and that was from Brownstown St. Elmo as they defeated Casey Westfield 63-30. That's your scores.
Good work. Thank you, Brian. Always a pleasure to send it back to you and get all the details. Greg Addis was down there looking at me. I think he was checking to see if I needed pizza.
Well, he knows that you've had plenty before.
And will again when the need arises. Yeah. All right, good one here. 66-55. T-Town beats Effingham. Next game we have is Friday night, and we're looking forward to seeing Josh Crumwitty's Dietrich team against the Bulldogs.
It's always been a fun matchup with these two teams. They always give each other everything they've got as far now that they're National Trail Conference rivals, especially. St. Anthony's off to a good start. Dietrich's kind of finding their way with a new group, so we'll see how Friday night goes.
So that'll be our action Friday night. That's Matt Robinson for Matt, for C.J. Schmidt, who will have video of this up on social media soon. Soon, not tonight, but soon. Not tonight. And for Brian Dust back at the studios, I'm Greg Sapp. One more time, your final Teutopolis 66, Effingham 55. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening. This has been a production of Premier Broadcasting Incorporated.